Hey guys, we're back with Full Count Fantasy Baseball. This is my draft day recap vid. My draft was yesterday. Everybody should be, if you're in a fantasy baseball league, you should be done with your draft by now, because season starts this Thursday, the 28th. So this is a little recap video. I talk about how my draft went, strategies people used, the grade I would give my draft, and you could see with the 14-team league that I'm in, and everybody knows how to play, how difficult it is to keep your team balanced, and to have to adjust on the fly in this kind of draft with that many teams. Like I said before, if you're in a small team league, like a 5 or 6 man team league, everybody's going to have a stud team because there's plenty of players to accommodate 5 to 6 teams. But for my draft, I had 14 experienced players, so I'll give you an honest grade at the end. Let you guys judge my team for what it is, and you can see how this draft was very different. It wasn't, and I'll explain why. So enjoy this video, guys. To my new subscribers, thank you, and I hope you continue to like and view these videos and share them, and really spread the channel. You guys, the guys who consistently comment, you're awesome. Thank you. Keep it up. And yeah, enjoy the video, guys. This is a draft day recap. And
alright guys, so here's the draft. Let me scroll up a bit so you guys can see the draft recap. This draft was tough because we traded a lot of draft picks last year, and multiple players were gone that you didn't anticipate to be gone. I mean, my league was prepared for it because we knew about the draft picks, but one player was able to get 10 picks within the first 5 rounds because he essentially tried tanking last year, didn't think he was going to be in it, and acquired a lot of draft picks. I didn't have a 4th round pick because I had to trade a draft pick last year, and the only time you should trade draft picks, unless you're going to be trying to get an advantage for the next draft, is you trade draft picks because you need that 1 or 2 player because you're in contention to win a championship. And I went to the championship and had a shot, so it was worth the draft picks traded 2, but I acquired an extra top 10 pick and I lost a top 10 pick, so I lost a 4th round pick and I got an extra 7th. Lost a 9th round pick, and then I got an extra pick at the end of the draft. So it was definitely some thinking on the fly, but I still kind of held to my strategy of getting strong pitchers in the first 5 rounds and strong infielders. So you can see how the first round went, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd round. Keep in mind, remember, I have a snake draft. So number 1 pick, he traded for that pick. So he's technically not the number 1 pick. It's actually this guy, this team here. But he traded him last year, Giancarlo Stanton, for this guy's 1st round pick. So that's why he fell right there. So he has a 1 and 3 pick. That's his draft pick he got by the way we picked the draft order, and then this one he got in a trade, so he got that extra 1st round pick, and it happened to be the number 1 pick. This guy won the number 1 slot in the draft order. Got our draft order games. Check out that video if you haven't. It's a pretty cool video. It's funny, and it shows you how we picked our draft order this year. But anyway, since he acquired his 1st round pick for last year for Giancarlo Stanton, he lost his 1st round pick and he acquired it, and he just so happened to win the number 1 order in our draft. So this guy walked away with a number 1 pick in the 1st round, and he got the 3rd draft order pick. So you can see how that went. He went Trout and Arenado. I went DeGrom. I could have went Altuve. I could have went Bregman. I could have went JD. Could have went a lot of ways. But I wanted an ace. So you can see how, so with the snake draft, so 1 through 14, and then the 2nd round, the person with the 14th pick starts the next round, so he has the 1st pick, so you see the same name. So it goes down, up, like a snake. So pretty common 1st round, 2nd round, and 3rd round picks. Names you see on the board are probably how they're going to go in most drafts. And you can pause the video here so you can take a better look at it. I went pitcher in the first 2 rounds. DeGrom, and I got Garrett Cole. Then I picked up my infielder that I always say you should grab. I got the last top 3 first basemen left because Freddie Freeman and Goldschmidt both went in the second round, so I picked up Rizzo. I didn't have a 4th round pick, but you guys can check out the 4th and 5th and 6th round, how they went. We're only going to look at these first 9 rounds. I was going to do 10, but let's just do the first 9. So, again, I didn't have a 4th round pick. Pretty common, the players that went in this round. This is the guy that's projected from, I think he was playing in Japan. He had that, the only thing I saw him in was in that moment he hugged Ichiro recently, and, in honor and respect of the player, of Ichiro being, the badass Hall of Famer he is. But, again, Rendon should be there. Bogart's another 4th round guy. Benintendi, Realmuto, Paxton, Kershaw. Definitely guys you would see in the 4th round. Now, you can pause the video here. Take a look at the 5th round, 6. And again, I got back in the draft in the 5th round. I wanted Bumgarner, but it was coming back down, so I didn't get it. I'm sorry, it was the draft order was coming up, so I didn't get a shot at him. I was so close to it. I would have pulled the trigger and then got this player in the next round, or I would have got him in the next round. There was still 3rd baseman to add, but Bumgarner got taken. So I went 3rd base with Suarez, got my opposite infield. I said, if you get 3rd base, you should get 1st base. That's what I did. The first 5 rounds, instead of getting 3 offense and 2 pitchers, I got 3 pitchers, and I got 2 pitchers and 2 offense. But considering I don't have a 4th round pick, the 6th round would technically be within my first 5 picks, and with my 5th pick, I went outfield and got Haniger. So I got 3 offense. My stud corners in Suarez and Rizzo, who I think will be solid, great players this year. I got a solid outfielder in Mitch Haniger, and I got 2 studs in DeGrom and Cole. So again, pause the video if you want to see how the 4th, 5th, and 6th round went. 7th, 8th, 9th. You can pause it here. I got 2 picks in the 7th. I think this is where I could have executed a little bit better. Justin Upton just got hurt today too, so I hope he's okay. Banging to the wall. I think they're just going to rest him. He probably won't miss opening day, but I think he'll be all right. But I got Upton, and I got this pick. Here. I got one with Charlie Morton. I figure he's a stud. If you look at all the other first 6 rounds, you can see all the pitchers that went. I wanted this guy, but someone pulled the trigger on him again. I literally queued up Bumgarner and Miles Mikolas like a few picks before they got picked because I was going to take them. It was just my luck. But anyway, so I went and I got Charlie Morton, who was a stud with the Astros. He's having a great spring, and I hope he does okay right there in Tampa Bay. So, again, I'm probably looking at who was there in the 8th round or who picked after me. I could have got Rosario. I wanted a home run hitter, so I went Upton. I hope he stays healthy this year, and he's okay. And I want another pitcher. And looking at the pitchers, I could have went Porcello, but it is what it is. So after that, it's really thinking on the fly. You got to look at how the draft is going. Some teams targeted offense big time in my league. Some targeted pitching. Well, I think maybe one really targeted pitching. The rest really went offensive heavy. So, yeah. So that was the first 9 rounds, guys. You guys let me know what you thought. I'll show you my team. And you can see how the teams went. So the guy with all the extra picks is this one here. I think this is how they ranked them. So I'm not sure though. But you can see you got Trout, Arenado, Goldschmidt, Chris Davis. So he really took advantage of those picks and executed on at least the first 5 picks. Yeah, but this is my team. Got DeGrom, Cole, Rizzo, Suarez, Haniger, Upton, Charlie Morton, John Lester, Ramos, Marte, and it just goes down the list. Competitive team, I think guys that were undervalued that are going to be really, really good. And I like my pitching, so like my outfield if Upton stays healthy. Put Upton, Dickerson, Haniger. I could put C.J. Cronin there for home runs. I could throw, Brandon Bell as rotation guy. I don't like my closers. My closers are really bad. So if I say I was short on a couple aspects, I would say maybe I could have got another superstar in there. And my closers are, yeah, they're probably the worst part of my thing, and stolen bases. But I think I have a competitive team. I like my depth. I have bench in every position, and I have backup pitchers. So, yeah. So yeah, you guys. If you guys want to pause the video, I'll show you the other teams how they did. You can pause it there. Take a look at those teams. Pause it there. And one last final. Oh, I guess I got two more. Yeah, so you guys, again, take a look at teams, see how the draft went. This is their draft order that they selected their teams. 25-man roster for a 14-team league is pretty ridiculous. Try to fill those guys, including the fact that we're on a budget and we have to buy players with our fantasy budget. So, again, thanks for supporting the channel, guys. Keep it up. Like, subscribe, and share. And I will keep posting videos. It's all about baseball now. Opening day, the 28th, next Thursday. Your matchup should be starting this Thursday, sorry. And good luck to you guys. All right, see you in the next one.